truly is the season of the witch, okay? And I just want to say, hi everyone, welcome in. I am so glad you're able to pop in for a spell with me, Heaven Leigh. And what a lovely Mabon day. And what a lovely Mabon day is here to greet us. If it is your very first time here with me, which it most likely is because this is our very first video, and because we only have one subscriber as of right now making this video. And that's my grandmother. Hi grandmother, my only subscriber, number one. And I told you guys, I'm her favorite, okay? And proof. I love you, grandma. She's my first subscriber, so here's her shout out. Go subscribe to Gramita on TikTok. You can find her on Instagram. She's funner to follow on TikTok though, okay? Gramita. Okay, Debbie. Welcome everybody, welcome in. Let's get cozy, let's get comfortable. Let's get a beverage. This is gonna be a long one. I'm gonna make sure it's a long one. I want to start by saying, don't feel obligated to subscribe to my channel right now because this is our very first video. I would definitely prefer you stick around and watch how it goes and see if we connect to make sure that you want to subscribe to me and that your messages are coming from me. And also, don't forget to like this video at the end when you are satisfied with your reading. Feel free to comment whenever during. You can ask me any questions about any card definitions, or if anything I say sounds confusing and you need clarity. That might happen a lot. I get quite tongue twisted. So, what I would like to say to all of you, as this is a new space and we have one subscriber here, as we just moved from Heaven Leigh at Home, my original tarot channel, which is now my vlog space. There's 38 subscribers there, and now we are here, okay, here at Heaven Leigh Insights. We will be doing tarot. So what I plan to do here on Heaven Leigh Insights is to create a fun and lighthearted space for a fun and lighthearted but spiritual space, okay? I don't want it to always be shoving down your throat about how nice you should be or how much better you should be or how much greater we can make ourselves. I kind of just want us to have a fun space to do tarot. Sometimes serious, sometimes not, you know? So here I want to do Dear Heaven, which is a new column I have started. I've started a page on Facebook where you can go and post anonymous tarot questions for your life, and I'm going to do my best to get to everybody. Right now I'm sure I'll be able to get to probably everybody, and when it starts to get more hectic, then I'll probably have to slow down and kind of pick and choose which ones I do right away. I also want to use Heaven Leigh Insight as a place to do pop culture tarot and fun readings for like reality TV and just silly readings where we can have fun and just kind of shoot the shit, you know? Also, lastly, I want to do this, what we're doing right here, which is we'll have 4 every year, okay? And we'll do it with the wheel, okay? So that way we have our equinoxes and our solstices. And the reason that I have chosen to do those for our tarot readings like this, our pick a cards, pick a decks, is because life generally only brings extreme change during those seasons. And really, if you look at nature, you can see that reflected, right? Those are the times that we are growing and shifting with our planet. So, yeah, those will be 4 times a year. Maybe we'll do a pick a card every now and again. I can promise you the 4 a year for sure. We'll do the Dear Heavens always, okay? And those are going to be as often as possible, so that's really up to you guys. As many as you provide me, I'll do my best. Yeah, and if you really enjoy my content, I always make my vlogs, which you can find at Heaven Leigh at Home. And of course the paranormal. Yes, I will be doing it again. I will keep you guys updated on that. It'll be updated very, very soon. Oh, little sneeze. Okay. So please go follow Dear Heaven. Go add your stuff there. Go follow me on Instagram. I update when I'm doing readings here, when I'm doing pick a cards on Instagram or TikTok, which I do. I used to do them a little more regularly, and I will be fitting them into my schedule soon. We'll see what that looks like in the future. I was doing weekly on TikTok, but we'll see. And yes, I'm really excited. I also want to be doing a Maybon video very soon here. So actually, we might be doing that on another place. I'll keep you updated. But I do want to do a Maybon video just with some fun activities that you guys can do to celebrate this season and reflect on yourself and the things around us and our planet that we all share. So, without any further ado, let's get started on our pick a deck reading, okay? If this is your first time here, then let me explain to you how our pick a card works. So we have these 3 decks here for you, and we have this first deck, group 1, I would refer to it as, this deck group 2, and this deck group 3. You are going to see which one calls to you, okay? Maybe one already did, because it probably already did. Okay, it probably happened right away. You probably saw one and were like, oh, those are cute, and like wanted to like see them. So like go with that. And if you haven't had that yet, that's okay. I want you to pause the video, look at the cards, and see which one is drawing you in the most, which is the pile for you. And we will even look at the stones, okay? Check out the stones and see if one of those maybe attracts you. And I actually am also going to be having cute little piles with our cards once I pull them. So if you're not even finding one right now, you may find one in a minute because I'm doing things a little bit different this time, okay? Okay, so let's start with what I'm going to do next, okay? I am going to shuffle each pile and pull the cards for each pile. Well, actually not the cards, but I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards for each pile, not the tarot cards. So we'll have oracle cards and a couple of cute little toys and autumny knickknacks that may attract your energy. So let's see if any of these call to you. Cards and help us get the clear oracles for groups 1, groups 2, and groups 3. Okay, you guys, we officially have our groups for Maybon. And by this point, one should attract you. Let's go over what we have here. Are all the cards we will be using for the reading pulled for this is the full cards for the reading. Deck 2 and deck 3. So maybe you're not the biggest fan of chocolate candy corn, or maybe you really like the pumpkins best. Or maybe you hate candy corn altogether and you love Pez, but you prefer orange or strawberry or lemon. Or maybe you just love the little witch and her cute little face and freckles with her clear quartz. Maybe you're into the little bat. Okay, and he has his pumpkin candy corn and this lovely red quartz. I think it's a red striped quartz. I'm not positive. Red fire agate. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've used that one. And lastly, our jack-o'-lantern. Okay, nice and fun, and we're keeping it old school. Only yellow, orange, white candy corns with our beautiful obsidian stone. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to the timestamps below. Whether you picked group 1, group 2, or group 3, there will be a time near that in the comments or in the bio. And if you click it, it will take you to the exact time of your reading. Okay, so while we're in there, I'm just going to say this now to all of you, unless you've already left. But if not, remember, tarot is for... I do these tarot readings for fun. They are not for a specific person, especially when we do general readings and pick a cards. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. There are so many people reading your group, so remember, not all the messages are specifically for you. Just the group that is similar to going through what you're going through. Okay, go to your readings. Hey group 1, hello and welcome into your Mabon reading. We are going to get started first with our oracle card here, the horse and the bluebell. And I also got us this activity card for healing. We'll read this last, but it says see the color blue. And I'll put it right here with our spell a day, because that's also for something we're going to do at the end of this reading. Horse and the bluebell is going to be your oracle. Let's put this right here. Now, I shuffled off camera from these 4 decks, and we have the Tarot de Luz, a Halloween deck, the Wild Unknown Tarot, and the Wild Mushroom Tarot. I'm sorry, the Mushroom Hunters Tarot. Now, let's see the cards that we've pulled for you, group 1, and then we will do an overview of all of these, and I will pull out a couple more tarot decks for us to get a few details. Let's start here, group 1. As you can see, we have the Chariot, the World, the Death card, Chariot, the World, Death, Ace of Pentacles, Knave of Wands, 2 of Swords, and the Emperor and the Star. And let's clearly start with the horse and the bluebell. I'm going to read the definition of that and then gather the messages that I can from your tarot cards. Okay, we're at about 18 minutes, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some more tarot cards out. We're going to explore a few key things here. I'm going to rearrange a bit, and I yield. We'll be right back, alright? One thing I did notice, group 1, is that with this star card here in our Emperor, I had mentioned that maybe this person could be somebody who helps you, and it could be a father. I might have said that, maybe not. Emperor is generally a birthing father. The star coming up twice, it almost makes me feel like maybe they've been through something you're going through. Do you deal with maybe mental health or maybe alcohol issues? Let me get my light, hold on. So yes, sorry, I went to get my light. I started this reading at midnight. I took a little nappy at 2, and it is officially 7 o'clock. We're about an hour in. I woke up at 5:30. Let's get to it. I do feel like with this star card, right? Your father feels he has something to teach you, something to offer you, something he's not telling you about his own past that he's never brought up because it's never been important. I think you need to really hear him out. And maybe he's struggled, whether it was somebody in his life who struggled, that he watched struggle, or maybe he struggled He has some advice for you. But I'm going to get our next deck now. And let's see. I want to know more right now about this right here, our opportunity coming up right here, and this Two of Swords. Tell us more about this Two of Swords, Spirit. And also, what can you do about this Tower card? What is the purpose of it falling down? What is going to be rebuilt? First, let's start with the Two of Swords. Something is holding you back. It seems like a fear, an irrational fear. Is it love? Is it work? That is so funny. Is it love? And what pops out? The Two of Cups. So I'm going to take these cards that fell out too. We have a Hanged Man, a Knight of Wands, an Eight of Swords, a relationship in the past, or even one that you're currently in has you feeling some type of way. You see this guy, he looking back. He the only knight that be looking back. Thinking too much about the past, what he's left behind. Our Hanged Man, really, he's in a predicament. Something has happened. He cannot get himself out. There is no way out. You have to just watch where the cards fall now. Yet we have the Eight of Swords here, with her hands in her pockets. They are not tied behind her back. Her eyes may be covered, but she has the freedom to remove the blinds. Fear is definitely a big part of this one, and I just realized I have Oompa playing, so I'm gonna turn it off. So if you're Oompaville, I'm sorry guys, I didn't mean to leave Oompa on while I did this. Anyways, we've got the Hanged Man. I'm assuming that this means that a past relationship has left you feeling maybe you made some choices you regret, whether it's actions you did or maybe not speaking up for your boundaries. Regardless, you're in the situation you're in, but you don't have to keep looking back at it, and you don't have to keep standing still. You can move and think at the same time. Cards that I got, once again, we have the Judgment here with the King and Queen of Pentacles. So whether this is about your parents or you, there's definitely something there that can be taught. Well, I don't know what this is about. Let me not take these. So let's stick with this for now. What advice do you have for him, Tarot, him or her, or Aquarian, when it comes to love? So there's some old wounds that you need to learn to heal, maybe. If this relationship is current, which for some of you it may be, or it could be an old relationship that you're healing from still, there's definitely some resentment. There's resentful feelings and animosity right now. It's almost like nobody wants to acknowledge each other's feelings, or maybe that's how it ended, where you were unable to acknowledge each other's feelings, and that's left you unable to keep going. And we need to keep going. That's important. So yes, even when good things come to an end, the end of a chapter, the end of a book always brings us to a new beginning. So let's see, what is it that Group 1 needs to learn from this past relationship or current relationship with resentment? What is it that needs to be learned this time around? Group 1. What I'm getting for you with the Six of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles is it's not a defeat. Just because one relationship didn't work and you guys couldn't figure out communication, or you guys couldn't figure out how to coexist, or how to express your boundaries, or maybe this person just sucked. Either way, God wants you to celebrate. God wants you to celebrate this relationship. He wants you to stop thinking, what did I do wrong? Where did I go wrong? Why did it not work? It wasn't supposed to work. This relationship that you were in or are currently in, and I'm so sorry if it's a relationship you're currently in, and I'm saying it like this, I didn't mean to be so rude, but the reason it's not gonna work is because you keep viewing it that way. You need to start viewing this from the perspective of what you have gained. What have you gained here? What knowledge have you gained? Even if it's simply learning to not allow yourself to end up like this again. From your boundaries, from your choices, either way. God wants you to celebrate and be grateful and thankful for the experience you had with this person. Learn from it. Take what you can from it and put it into your next relationship in a healthy way. Positive, respectful, boundaries. You can do it. Last shuffle of this deck for this question. Is there anything else that the client needs to know about the relationship part? Don't hold on to things so tightly, you guys. Mine. Mine! 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 That's what I hear right now. And I know I'm being rude again. I'm sorry. But you can't mine it through life. You cannot. Nothing is ours. Nothing is ours but us. Your soul is all that truly belongs to you. Your opinions, your heart. Keep it safe, protect it, and love it. That is what's yours. You cannot hold on to people like this. You cannot hold on to money like this. You cannot hold on to materials like this. It is so unhealthy. It'll be the worst thing you ever do to yourself if you constantly look at everything in your life at how can I keep it? Hey, cat. I'm sorry, guys. That was my cat. How can I keep it? What can I do to make sure it never leaves my life? Don't think like that. When you meet somebody and it feels special, you can't think, well, what am I going to do? I got to keep them. I got to keep them forever. No, they're not yours to keep forever. That person's going to keep changing just like you keep changing. Be so freaking grateful. Be so grateful that you, in this moment, as who you are right now, got to spend time with that person as who they were in that moment. As they were. Because eventually you're both going to keep developing. And maybe you'll develop together. But maybe you won't. And if you hold on to things too tightly, you're going to end up wound again. Wound and bound and afraid. Afraid to look forward. Afraid to make a move and remove the blindfold. Just to see that the world really is beautiful. The world is, you're surrounded by amazing things, and every relationship has flaws. Every relationship has struggles. But it's those beautiful things that keep us there and keep us connected. Don't run from them. Don't hide from them. Be open to them. Be grateful for them. I'm going to just do one more. I know I said I already did that. Anything else I can leave them with, Spirit? Let me know. There's quick things coming in. There's quick changes coming in. You're going to know what to let loose of, what to cut. And it might let you free. I think it's going to let you free once that knowledge hits you. And there's some things that are going to fall into place. And it's going to happen fast. You'll be free. You'll be free of the blinds. You'll be free of the ties. You'll be free of this mindset. Remember, it's only you. You're the only thing that'll leave this planet when you do. Your soul, not even your vessel. Just your wisdom and your knowledge and the things you've gained through insight. The stamp you've left on the earth. So remember to do it with kindness and boundaries and respect. I want to take a look next at this death card here that came with our Ace of Pentacles. Let's see if it's about business. Let's see if it's about work. What you got for me, Spirit? Group 1, let's see what we get here. Look at that, another world card. Yes, a big shift. You have so many shifts here. Jeez, look at you, buddy. What the heck is going on in this area? What? So we got 2 sun cards. Got the Wheel of Fortune, not the World. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, Sun card, the 10 of Pentacles. Wow, this is messy. Give me a second. We started up here with our Knave, which is generally a page. No, I'm sorry. Obviously it's not a page. Wait, is it? I think it is. I think the name is a page. So we started here with our Knave of Clubs, which means somebody who's practicing something, right? They're learning something. We went over that. Whatever. We've got some transfers here. You're leveling up here. We've got a 10 of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles and the Sun. If a job is not coming in, then you will be getting a promotion, most likely. There is something is opening up, man. There's a portal in your life opening up. You have so much opportunity, and I really don't want you to destroy it. I really don't want you to destroy it. So, tell me more about this career. What is it about? What do they do? Well, whatever it is coming in, you guys, it's definitely brand new. And it's something that you love. I don't know if I'm going to get much more than that from this area. Let me just review this really quick. No, seriously. Tell me, what are the chances? We have a Chariot showing the amazing balance. The World with the Death card. But that Death card is not our regular death because it came with our Ace of Pentacles. Our Wheel of Fortune now. Our Ace of Wands. What's the other one? The Ace of Swords. The Sun. The King of Pentacles. And 10 of Pentacles. With this one too, the 9 of Pentacles. So this is something very prosperous, and it's something you're going to be very gifted at. Something that's going to come very easy to you. So what's with this indecisive card then? What is with our Two of Swords here? Let me double check the definition in this deck. Maybe it's different from our usual decks. You know what I think it really is? I think you're just scared of change. I think change is really hard for you. I think it's super hard for you. Are you a Leo? Are you Taurus? Change is really hard for you all. I'm being shady again, I'm sorry. So yeah, whatever this career is, stop being so fucking scared. Stop being so freaking scared, because amazing things are gonna come with it. Amazing change. So many blessings and so many things illuminated. I definitely think that this is about indecisiveness. This indecisiveness is about your lack of ability to change. That might be why you were sent my way, so that you could see it's actually going to be extremely beneficial for you. Not only are you going to be passionate about it and be catching up super fast to where you want to be, you're going to find it illuminated happiness, new life situations that are going to bring you amazing success, Wheel of Fortune, and of course this is going to come with financial stability and your Queen of Wands, which tells me you really do have what it takes to do this naturally. The Queen of Wands is somebody who can handle a job like a mother handles mothering. So, what I want to do now is one last time look for some advice here in our judgment. Let's see what we can get for this Father of Swords card to help us get some insight on the other person, and maybe that'll help us see the situation a little more clear. Number one, this is going to be our last section for our reading today, and I want to get some more insight on this relationship here that we seem to be having some issues with. So I want to start by first analyzing our Father of Swords and where they're coming from. And when I see the star, as I said, sometimes that would make me think maybe they have their own drinking problems, or maybe you're recovering from a drinking problem. Maybe you're just finding balance with this person in your relationship, and you guys have always had a really hard time. And right now it's just a little bit easier because you guys know how to be quiet. That's never healthy. That's never healthy. Let's see what we can learn about this Father of Swords. Father of Swords, give us something. Give us some advice. Help us connect with these. Help us connect these two people so that they can understand each other better. I'm going to take all of these. So we got a 9 of Swords, 7 of Coins. We have a Magician in reverse, keeping that in reverse. A King of Coins, and a 6 of Cups. So immediately when we see this 9 of Swords, our 9 of Swords is the worrier. She worries so much that she creates problems that were never real. So maybe your father figure or person here that this represents, they're worried about you. They're worried that they didn't give you the tools to be successful. They're worried they didn't do their part and that you hate them for it. They're worried. It sounds so funny. I feel like you're probably so annoyed hearing it too, because you don't see it that way. The King of Coins, he cares so much about you and you don't even see it. It's crazy. And you guys keep in mind, I could be talking about one particular person, 2 people, 20. Either way, take what resonates for you, leave what doesn't. I don't think I'm talking to all of you like you hating on your daddies or whoever this father figure is. They're not like us. They're not like us. Yep, the patriarch represents the patriarch and determination. He has so much to offer you. There is so much for this man to offer you. Whoever this person is, man, woman, whatever, this masculine father figure has so much to offer you. And they feel like you have disregarded all of it. Every single bit of it. I have the solution though. You're not gonna like it. I'm not gonna like it at first, but once you do it, you'll like it. And it's not just mine. Spirit's asking this too. 6 of Cups. It's time to connect with the childlike self with this person. Is there something you used to do with your dad? Maybe go fishing, go camping, play basketball. Something that brings back that connection from when you were young. And you guys could just talk and not think. You gab and it just kind of flows without really thinking about it. There's a space there that you have with this person. And you need to connect there. You need to go to that place and you need to connect. It is the only way to not save the tower, but make it not crumble in a way that is cataclystic. You don't want cataclystic. Cataclystic is never fun in autumn. Everything's already dying. Don't kill more things than we need to. We're gonna do this for this little lady. They're called the Fairy Tale Lenormands, and I love these little cards. I haven't used them in a while because I lost the lid and I just got sad, so I hadn't used them. What these cards do is help us get a little bit more perspective if needed. Show me, Spirit. What do they need to know? A gentleman once again. And this person really, really, really misses you and just wants your energy. It's kind of crazy. Oh, it makes me sad. I wish you could just... So this is important. Gentleman, home, soulmate, man of importance, male, partner, masculine influences. There are two versions of the gentleman. This is because many fairy tales often have the peasant becoming a prince or vice versa. The peasant shows up as the hero, and the peasant the buffalo and the tiger. This Vietnamese tale shows how a tiger is outwitted by a peasant. The prince is represented by the Spanish tale of the Bear Prince. Both the gentlemen are archetypes of before and after transformations that often happen in fairy tales. The peasant defeats his enemy, the tiger, by being smarter than the tiger. While he doesn't become a prince per se, he is celebrated as a hero in his village. The Bear Prince is a prince cursed to wear another face until he can be loved in both his beast and his prince form. The key focus for this card, whether it is the prince or the peasant who shows up, it is to remember that masculine influences are at hand. And honestly, I'm pretty sure the dog kind of mentions that as well. Trust, loyalty, friends, and dependability. In The Elephant and the Dog, Sultan's elephant stopped eating when his loyal companion was taken away. The Sultan is very upset when his favorite pachyderm nearly dies without his canine companion. No one understood the nature of support the dog gave his jumbo friend, but the dog is returned just in time. Here we see the dog and elephant sharing a bowl and a meal in a jeweled bowl. The elephant reaches in to reassure himself that his world is right again. He eats with the dog because he feels safe. Dog proved himself to be a trustworthy, reliable companion even when he was tossed aside by others. The dog card is someone you can count on when things get rough. If you have difficult cards close to this one, this dog is the one to look for help. Trust is a key quality in this card. A nearby person card signifies someone you have a comfortable, sustaining relationship with. Like dog, they will always have your best interests at heart. And 21 the mountain, blockages, trouble, a nemesis, and obstacles. The Native American tale Komakushan had two wives. One was said to be beautiful while the other was kind. As time went on, the beautiful wife became jealous of the kind wife, and this caused many problems. The jealous one threatened to leave, but Komakushan didn't try to stop her. Grieving because her husband didn't seem to want her, the mountain, known as Mount Rainier, this mountain blocked the way so that the kindly wife could not travel home to see her ailing mother. Wait, why would the mountain do that? Komakushan had to deal with this obstruction. The second wife also transformed into a mountain. Now when you look at Mount Baker, you can see Komakushan and his two wives. This card is about what blocks your path. It shows trouble coming or already here. Could mean that an enemy wishes ill on you. Perhaps Nemesis is actively looking to cause misfortune in your life. Look to nearby cards to see what can help you as well as what may be involved in this block. That is so funny. Where is this block, you guys? Okay, get there. Lock it in a box. Don't even listen to it, okay? Thoughts will disappear. What I see here, you guys, if you take my advice, you and this person are gonna be having one of the craziest, most best relationships for the rest of your life. Like you guys doing stuff every weekend together and calling each other every day. This person fears to act because they know you'll push away the second they do anything. So please take it upon yourself. Please ask them to go do something with you. Let's go to the hardware store, Dad. Let me build this doghouse, Dad. You want to go fishing, Dad? Let's go fishing one more time before the season's up, okay? Your dad, he's sitting around, he's thinking about you. And he's thinking, how can I fix this? What did I do wrong? He misses you. I'm literally crying, so you better fucking reach out to this person, whoever they are. Okay? Do it with kindness and respect. And remember, you can keep your boundaries up in the same way. I'm ending it right here. Okay, one. I'm ending it with two lovely little things. First off, I want to say thank you for listening to me rant, okay? I know it's hard when it comes to parents to listen to people talk about how you should view your parents. Or this person, whoever this person is, and maybe it's not a parent, but they've really been there like a parent. They've really been there like a parent. And maybe they've made mistakes, and they see that, and they worry they've made so many, there's no way back. Let them know your heart. You still care. All of this struggle and anger and opinion and all this big mountain that's been built, it's all in your head, and it can crumble just as quickly as it was created. Once you realize it was an illusion that your mind made out of fear to protect yourself of somebody who was never going to hurt you. Okay, it's time to grow up and see. Maybe this person hurt us when we were a teenager. Maybe they did these things, and maybe they made some fucked up choices that, they were to protect us. In the end, they really did think it was going to protect us, and maybe it backfired. Maybe they made some wrong steps and wrong choices, but it was always for you. Okay? Let's start here with this card, okay? This is my advice card to you. Do this for me, okay? Week, today, sometime soon. See the color blue. Become aware of the color blue, wherever it appears in your environment. Look not just for the obvious instances, such as the sky, but also for subtle appearances, and for all variations of blue. When we remember to open our awareness to the color blue, it seems to become more vivid and more omnipresent. Of course, it didn't just become so. It is always sharp and clear. However, it is only when we are mindful that we become aware of its presence in our lives. Just as the blue sky is always above us, even when we cannot see it, so it is with our perfect original nature. Even when our mind state is cloudy and our emotions are reigning, our original nature is always there, shining brightly within us and all things. We can break out of the dark and narrow prison of self-absorbed mind and find freedom in the luminous sky mind. Yes, so Spirit definitely agrees. It's time to get out of your mind. Okay? Spirit definitely wants you out of your mind. And lastly, we're going to do a really fun spell for a day. And I want you guys to just write this down. You don't have to do it. It's just something fun. You can do it for the full moon coming up this Mabon, this autumn equinox, or you could just do it at any random time you would like. So the first thing we're going to do is please give us the perfect spell for group 1. And I'm going to read from the right. To do something amazingly daring, you'll need a picture of what you wish to do, or a representative of a brave activity like skydiving. A picture of yourself looking happy. If you're computer savvy, you can merge the two pictures. 2 tree-scented incense sticks, a bowl of earth, so dirt, rocks, whatever. The best time to do this spell is on a Tuesday morning. If you have 2 pictures, set them side by side with the incense on either side. Light the incense sticks and wave them in spirals over the pictures all around you. Crossing them over, say faster and faster. The world is open to me, don't you see? I am free to try every possibility. I can be free. When you can chant and speak no faster, plunge the incense sticks into the earth. Scatter the earth outdoors and say, the world is open to me as I try every possibility. I am free. Make plans immediately to pursue the activity and say both affirmations when you go. Okay, I just want to show you guys the left side because I decided to choose right, but could you imagine if I chose left? To stop a child or partner from becoming obsessed with computer gaming or social networking. That one sounds funny. I'll leave it here. Maybe you guys will want it. Okay, that's it, group 1. That is all I have for you today on our beautiful Mabon 2024 reading. Don't forget anything I said. If you made it all the way to this part of the video, heart down below, maybe a little flip off if you're pissed at me about your daddy. I don't know. Either way, okay, let me see if I'm in frame, because I feel like I'm not in frame. Yeah, I definitely wasn't in frame. Either way, let me know that you made it all the way through, okay? Best day ever, group 1. I love you guys. I cannot wait to see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Go to Dear Heaven on Facebook and leave me your questions. Well, group 1, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed your Mapon reading. If you did make it this far, please leave a comment below. Drop a little blue heart, or maybe leave me a little mountain. Maybe you can leave me a little Q if you're mad about your daddy. I don't know. Either way, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for making it all the way to the end. Don't forget to subscribe, join Dear Heaven, and send me your tarot requests right away. Let's make these Dear Heaven videos. I'm excited. Free tarot, come on. Free tarot. Hello. Share, let everyone know. Scream it. Scream it from the top of your fake mountain. I'm sorry, that was shady again. Okay, bye guys. Group 2, hello, hi. Thank you for waiting during my little intermission. Let me just adjust this a little. Okay, that's good. Group 2, hello. I have the card that has called you here. I have an oracle card, which we'll get first. Some little treats that you've picked. Thank you. Thank you guys for joining me. Let's get to this. And what I did was, group 2, I pulled all our cards, which I already said that, I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, group 2, here's your reading. Let's get to it. Let's start. We have our Happy Tarot. I think it's called the Wild Unknown Tarot. Correct. Wild Unknown Tarot. Our Halloween Tarot. Our Mushroom Hunter Tarot. Our Oracle Animal. And this is for last. It is just something fun I want you guys to do. Here, let me move her up here. She can hold it for us. Thank you, you're such a doll. And let's get this. Our card today for your spirit animal is the ladybug and the sweet pea. Happiness. Let's put it right there. I'm going to get us the definition. The ladybug and the sweet pea. Symbols of good luck and fortune. Ladybugs are wonderful insects known to keep garden pests like aphids at bay. The sweet pea is a beautiful scented climber. In the Victorian era, sweet peas were given to thank hosts for a lovely time. Combined with the ladybug and sweet pea represent ease and happiness. You are entering a period of happiness, positivity, and good luck. Celebrate your joy by sharing it with others. Yes, always. When joy enters our life, we should always share it with others, even if it's just through a smile, a hello, a good kind gesture. Opening a door for a stranger is simply sharing it, okay? That's how we share it. So what we're gonna do first, Group 2 is we're going to spread out our cards. I started with these and then these. So we have the Hermit, the Three of Cups. Go on. The Three of Cups, the Magician, the Five of Swords. We have the Five of Cups in reverse, the Nine of Swords in reverse, the Two of Pentacles, Judgment, and a Knight of Wands, and a 10 of Coins. Okay, I got us a little bit more organized here. And one of the first things I am noticing is we have the Hermit as our very first card that you were attracted to. It is the one that laid on top. It is the one that laid right underneath your Tiger Eye stone. And what's next is the Three of Cups. The difference in these two cards just shows me that maybe this may be exactly the time period you are leaving right now. You are leaving the Hermit mode and entering a new time of celebrations, joy, happiness, friendship, happiness. Okay? And also the Magician, which tells me you may have discovered or rediscovered your true powers. Okay? Now, I don't mean, you can see through people's clothes or jump, far distances. What I mean is you have discovered your true power of yourself, your powers, and what makes you you and unique and amazing. Now, it may have been discovered through loss, a hard loss, okay? One where you had to bite your tongue and hold your chin up high when you wanted to really just give it to somebody. But you didn't. You didn't do that. Maybe you did. Maybe you did. Maybe some of you did. But for a few of you didn't do that. And for those of you who may have, chosen to still speak what you wanted to, and you still had to walk away. There was still a situation that had to be left. And sometimes we lose things. And sometimes it feels better to walk away, knowing we've kept that dignified version of ourselves. And you know what? Sometimes it feels better to walk away knowing we didn't. And that's a personal choice. Personally, I prefer to not allow material things to make me act out of character. If things make me act out of character, they most likely aren't for me, right? Here we have the Five of Cups reversed. Yes, I think that this is kind of showing me that you're actually at a place where you're realizing that you did gain something here, even though it may have felt very messy, whatever situation you had to leave, wherever you had felt like you weren't being heard or understood. You're starting to understand why it happened now. And if not yet, it's coming. But I think it happened already, because generally, with our Hermit card, we are looking inward, we are growing, and it came right after this. So I'm going to say this has taught you something, okay? This relationship you've just gotten out of has taught you something very important. It has taught you about your self-worth. it has taught you how to let go a little bit. You might be still learning, okay? You might still be learning how to let go. But I definitely see there's a lot of progress being made, especially with this one in reverse. It means you're starting to realize that a lot of the fears and boundaries that you've created that are withholding yourself from being happy are all in your head. You've created a lot of them yourself, and you know that now, and you're learning the difference between the two. Over here we have the balancer, which is perfect, learning the difference. You're learning how to balance that and kind of find your way out of it. And with this judgment card, okay, this is a karmic call. It is a karmic call to you, those around you. Have you been doing what's right? Have you been doing what's best? Because it could be time. It could be time for God to come check in. Right now what I'm seeing is a Knight of Wands here. I do see with this Knight of Wands, I do see that you have learned, okay, to forgive yourself, forgive others in a whole new way than you ever knew before. And you're going to keep getting better at it, okay? Because honestly, forgiveness becomes easier and easier the more you do it. Honestly, people who are too forgiving, right, they end up a little lost in it. So it's very important to keep that balance, right, always, no matter what. Here with our buddy, our Knight of Wands, I see that you are doing what's right and you're stepping up. You are stepping up in all situations in your life that you can to do what's right. And you are definitely getting some good karmic payout. I'm going to flip our next deck now, okay? We have a 7 of Swords, an Ace of Cups, a Page of Cups, 7 of Wands, and the Strength card. What this tells me, group 2, okay, with this 7 of Wands, I do see that you are getting out there, you are talking to people, and it's not always going to be the easiest at first, right? If you're finding new friend groups, it might be a little bit odd understanding each other's communication, or maybe like you and your friend groups are just having an off time this autumn and not seeing eye to eye, head to head, oh my gosh, not seeing eye to eye on certain situations, like decisions and choices you guys are making in your own lives. Maybe we're being over opinionated with our friends, or maybe they're being over opinionated. Maybe the new people in our lives are causing a bit of chaos. There might be some small things that go on when you try to get out and enjoy yourself, but nothing too noteworthy. I do see Ace of Cups here with the Page of Cups, which tells me there is going to be some romance, and I know that sounds frightening to you, okay, so don't worry. First of all, our Ace of Cups means you're probably going to be meeting somebody you're interested in, and it might be a little more intense than you're thinking right now, but not intense as you're thinking I'm thinking. Okay? I just mean you're going to connect with somebody, okay? You're going to be connecting with somebody, and it's going to get you intrigued and sparked and excited. For our 7 of Wands, I'm going to say this is also about here with like our 7 of Swords. There might be a little bit of strangeness. So maybe when you meet this person, you might meet them in chaos, in a moment of chaos, or maybe they might be a little chaotic themselves. Maybe they might make you act out of character the first time you meet them. They might make you act out of character. They might make you feel really weird and anxious and like giddy. And I know that sounds gross to you, but honestly, like, I feel like that's what's gonna happen. And you're gonna be like, ew, and you're gonna be like, ah, fucking heaven. So just remember the strength card, okay? This is for you, guys. No one says you have to get married. No one says you have to fall in love. No one says you have to start a relationship right now. God just wants you to get back out there and remember, like, how to get to know somebody, how to discuss and create boundaries again, and learn how to communicate with people, okay? And I don't mean like you, I just mean like everyone, right? We all have to learn to communicate with different types of people. So you're going to be learning to communicate with a new type of person, and she's not, or he's not, going to be exactly on your wavelength when you first meet them. They might just be extremely intriguing to you. And this might be just an off day, not exactly who they are. But like I said, I really do think it's going to be that they make you act out of character. You're going to be all slipping, tumbling. What did she say? Clumsy 'cause I'm falling in love. Okay? So you're going to be all clumsy. Okay? So let's flip our next card. So in love with you. I can't help it. I can't help it, baby. Okay. I'm going to scoop these up just to give us some room. Poor group 1. Theirs was a mess. Not very good at being organized. Or like routine. So this up always looks different every time. We have the Son of Wands. Eight of Wands. Uh-oh. The Lovers card. The Sun. The Nine of Swords. The Four of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. Now these two cards might look a little scary right now. Okay, let me get them in frame. Let's put the little lovers over here with our lover cup. Ooh. I'm just kidding, I'll stop, I'm sorry. Okay. So, Son of Wands, Eight of Wands, the Sun, Nine of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and Three of Pentacles. You guys, this is really important. This is super, extremely, really, really important. Okay, I was about to read these cards, but the first thing I want to do is see if our last tarot deck can give me any information about this right here. And then I can translate everything, okay? I promise. Let me scoot us out a little. Yeah. Okay. We got the Two of Cups. Oh, little Two of Cups. Oh my god, that's so funny. And then we have the Two of Pentacles and another Three of Pentacles. So that didn't really help me. So I'm going to get just, hold on. I'm going to get one more. I'm going to pull a couple more and I'm going to get one last oracle card. Okay, yes. Group 2. I pulled a couple to just get some idea of this because this deck does have a little bit of a different definition. I do think this card represents you mostly because with this, I would like to believe this is the knowledge gained from past relationships and the hard work behind them that has taught you how to be softer and kinder and more observant and loving of everything. And maybe I'm wrong, and I can be, because the other definition of this card is it can be the charmer, okay? It can be the person that you are interested in is going to be extremely charming to you and faithful, okay? Because we have the suits with us here. I think though, it is about you, because I think what I see here is a shattering of illusions. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. We have the Eight of Wands, which in this deck does mean something coming in fast and changing things fast. And what I see here is knowledge. You've gained a lot. You've gained a lot in your hermit period, but there's still so much more. There's always more. And I think there's going to be some shattering, characteristic shattering things happening, but in a good way, okay? It's going to illuminate the ways that fear has created things in your head for love, okay? The things that had rotten in the past relationships, things that made them go sour. You are understanding how to not allow things to get there and how to help a relationship thrive rather than rot. And there is going to be some insight gained here through other people. Okay, so both our Four of Pentacles and our Three of Pentacles represent working with others, showing our skills and learning skills from others. So maybe this person could be stepping into your life to teach you something. And I just got a little bit of a little something for a few of you. If your last relationship, it was you who may have done a lot of damage, now is your time to understand that and bring that to the universe and allow the universe to see that you understand, and allow yourself to be open to the universe's advice so that you can heal and it does not carry into your next relationship, okay? That is what you need to do with that. Whatever's coming in, you're going to be learning something, okay? I want you to take it in as deep as you can. Let me see if I can get a card to help us see what the lesson is there. Let's pull a new deck out. Let's get this deck here. Okay. Okay. Let's shuffle these up and see if we can get some clues as to what it is we need to be privy to at this moment for group 2. Once again, a Lover's card. And yes, the Knight of Cups. Keep in mind, our knight here is looking backwards. And another Strength card. So, with this Knight of Cups, I'm seeing a fear of making past mistakes. And fear is our enemy always, okay? Fear is false illusions. Fear is your brain torturing you so that you can never reach success. Can I give them anything else? Nine of Pentacles. Remember what you've learned on this journey. Look at that strength, okay? Look at how strong that horse. He looks so mighty. Remember what you've learned on your journey, the promises you've made to yourself, the commitments you told yourself you would hold to in your next relationship, okay? And if you haven't, then it's time to do that. Sit down and really think about it. What do you want from a relationship? How do you want it to look? What do you want your partner's What do you want your partner and yours life to look like? Are you guys going to be going to church? Do you want them to help you when it comes to household things, to parenting? Do you want kids? Do you want to work? All those things are so important. Sometimes even your career itself is important. Do you want to work from home? Because that in itself can be a decision that could cause someone to say, yeah, I don't want to be in a relationship with someone who wants to work at home. That sounds insane. Or maybe somebody who wants to raise kids and is a male. You know, you really have to be honest about what you want your life to look like so that you can find the right person. I also want you to make sure that you keep holding yourself to a high standard, okay? And I'm not saying like the highest fucking standard. You don't have to be Jesus Christ, walk on water. But knowing when you make a mistake and being aware of it and doing your best to not allow yourself to repeat something that you know is not good for you should be all of our goals, right? And if not, then I'm probably not the reader for you, honestly. But that is generally what I'm going to keep promoting here. So, I don't know what's up with me today. I am so sassy this morning. Anyways. Let's see what else we can get here. I want to know more about this collaborative energy. What is with this? Who are these people? Who are the outside sources? Oh, someone from the past is reappearing. You see this beautiful thing here? Seven of Swords, right? We had the Seven of Swords over here too, right? And it was different in this deck. We have the Five of Swords up here. Somebody who's hurt you in the past. Someone from the past is reappearing. And this may be that karmic call to do the right thing. Do the right thing. Your dignity is worth it. Okay? So whether this person is coming back to see if you are weak and open to them being in your life again, even though they have not changed. Are you open to their manipulation? Okay? Or maybe the universe wants to see if you will use that energy and anger of manipulation to do just the same to them as they did to you. What will be the moral choice you make, my friends? Are you strong enough to remind them and yourself of your worth so that you can go on to meet an amazing person who you might connect with, and maybe not forever, but enough to enjoy yourself so much that you discover a whole new side of yourself? Okay? I want you to stay strong, okay? Don't give in to petty giving back karma. Because guess what happens when you play karma? She's right behind you, buddy. She's right behind you. I truly believe with every step that you take on this planet, it is weaving energy into the ground. Every word that you state weaves energy into our universe. And if you're going to spread hate because somebody spread hate to you, that doesn't leave much room for love. So when God tests you this season, remember what no longer serves you. Remember that you have outgrown that dusty old space you used to be in. Those weeds that used to clutter your garden that are dead. You got to pull them out now. You have envisioned what it can be there in that garden, right? The garden is your love life, okay? If you didn't get the metaphor, the garden is your love life. Is your love life. Anyways, yes, okay, so I'm going to get the cards out and see if we have anything else. Let's see if we have anything going on in career, because we didn't get much career stuff. This seems all love-based. let's grab another deck. Okay, I don't really know why I shuffled off of camera, but I did. Let me organize this really fast. Give us some space over here. We'll put all of our lovely little love cards over here. Strength. And I will put these here. And the first card we have gotten is the Nine of Pentacles, the Prince of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Empress, the Queen of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, well, I have a question. Group 2. Do you ever question yourself, like, when it comes to work? Ever? Like, no, really, do you? Do you question your work? Because you shouldn't. You really shouldn't. What I can tell, you are extremely successful and intelligent. You may have been doing what you've been doing for a while. And if not, then, you're definitely going to be getting to that place. Because, well, no, I feel like you have to be really enjoying your career. With this one, our Prince of Swords, we see that you're always there, ready and willing. You are a constant pillar of foundation in your place of work, okay, wherever that is. You are a constant pillar. You bring people ease and make them feel like they know what they're doing, okay? You give them that mothering vibe. You know what people need. You know how to make the situation work. You're like magic, dude. You're like magic when it comes to handling people and making things get done. If you ever doubt yourself, forget about that doubt, because it must be coming from another person, because you have amazing skills. Amazing. Honestly, like, I don't see, if one of you has, like, and this isn't a good career reading for you, please message me. I'm here to do one for you if that was not successful, because right now what I see, you guys are smart. You know what you're doing. Your work loves you. Your people around you love you. The people who are employed, the people who visit your place, it seems like you're a pillar. You're a pillar. Honestly, the only thing I can imagine maybe being an issue is maybe you get bored a lot at work and you feel like nobody's doing what they should be, in the sense of, like, we could be doing more. Why aren't we doing more? That's what I'm hearing right now. Like, you kind of get like that sometimes. The other thing that could be causing any conflict, if any, would be, you know, you could be too quick with the sword, in the sense of when someone might be like, well, I don't know what I'm doing. You might be like, bitch, shut up. You know what you're doing. Don't lie. Like, you kind of are straight to the point. You know, you're not going to be playing cutesy games at work. You're getting shit done. You're all about bossing it up and being, what's the word? Authoritative? That's still not the word I'm looking for. That's so funny. I look in the book and it says cruel. That wasn't the word I was looking for, but we'll just go with that. Sometimes you can be cruel because you just know how to get things done, okay? And, you know, that's what work's about, so you don't have to feel too guilty about that. And like I said, if that doesn't feel like it's on point, please reach out to me. I'm super down. Dear Heaven is waiting. Go to Dear Heaven. Type it in. Boop, boop, boop. Dear Heaven, please give me a better business reading. That one sucked. That's it. That's all you'd have to type. I'm going to see how long we've been doing this, because I'm trying to make these longer. I really want to get more time out there with you guys, and at least like 45 minutes, 30, 40, I want 45 minutes. I'm going to pause, see how much time we got logged. Okay, my little dude woke up, so I had to pause for a second. We are at like 30 some minutes, so I still want to pull some more cards, and what I am going to do is get us another oracle deck. Oh, I'm sorry, my videos are playing. Let me pause them. We are going to use our Mystic Martian deck to get some characteristics. Ooh. Okay, I'm not going to show you that one since it wasn't on camera. I'm going to just shuffle and see what comes up. And we're going to see the characteristics of the new person coming in, okay? No more about dusty old space. We're done with dusty old space. Show me all the new characteristics of the new person coming in so that group 2, the Querents, can get excited. Okay. They are very in tune with the world. They might even be vegans. They're those types of people who really want to make a change in the planet. They might even already have some type of group, like community-based activity where they go and meet and like try to make the community better. Maybe they have a little farm or what's the word? Not farm. Like garden plots that they share for the community, something like that. They might even be just the type of person to hold everyone around them to a higher standard. Let me see any other characteristics about this person or how maybe they'll connect. Last shuffle. Responsibilities, lessons, and growing up. Inspiration, awe, and dreams. Lastly, we have the shadow self. So when you guys meet, you guys could connect over like the past relationship or even your childhood issues. You guys might have some connections there when it comes to your traumas and triggers that like you guys have delved into, and you guys are able to like talk about it and deal with it without worry of triggering or upsetting each other. You're actually able to talk about it and grow with that. And this person brings you to this feeling of inspiration, awe, dreams. Are they real? How could they be real? Or there's no way this is real. But I also see them as somebody who, just like you, is stepping into this place in life where the responsibilities, lessons growing up, they're just learning about, where they want to be, who they want to be, what they want to be. So let me just get the book to see if there's any more details I can get on those. Where's our book? Yes, the Agarthans are ancestors. Initially Atlanteans, okay? They are the Atlantean Lemurian refugee survivors of the Atlantis destruction. So theory goes that they live in a sophisticated civilization that resides in the pristine core of Hollow Earth. Okay? Obviously, if you don't believe in aliens, none of that makes sense. So, let me go back to the characteristics of this person. Multidimensional perception, so they have the ability to see things from all sides. They are not one-track minded. Very much Buddha, very duality. Attunement, as we said, synchronicities. They might be super into witchcraft and like, ooh, 888, 333, hoo. Ascension, healthy lifestyle. This is something that the world is moving towards. So this is positive. There's someone who is ready to mature and flourish and grow just as it seems you are. So yes, so it's with the Syrian B card. We see this person is definitely at a place in life where they are still learning, still growing, willing to grow, and they still have like their struggles. Obviously, we all get down on ourselves, right? When we come from a place with the shadow self and we're still working on it. I mean, technically, we're always working on it. And this person is doing that as well. Okay, yes, group 2. I have been interrupted a few times during this reading and had to kind of pace myself, so I'm going to just take that as a message for you guys to make sure during this autumn season you pace yourselves and don't push yourselves forward too quickly. Neither of those knights here are going so fast, right? They're both taking their time and understanding, yeah, he's looking back, he really shouldn't be. But he who is in control and strong, he is also going slow. So next I want to read our card here, okay? Now this is going to be an activity card. I want you to do this as soon as you can, today, during the week, whenever you get a moment, okay? Gratitude at the end of the day. At the end of the day, write a list of at least 5 things that happened during the day that you are grateful for. At the end of the week, read it out loud to a friend, partner, or mindfulness companion. You can consider me your mindfulness companion. You can leave that list here. You could leave it at Dear Heaven if you want it to be anonymous and you want to add another reading there for free at the Dear Heaven. Okay, let me read the back. When people first do this practice, they often think that they will have trouble making a list of at least 5 things that they are grateful for. However, they're surprised to find that when they start, the list grows longer. The list often grows longer. It is as if a long-neglected faucet were turned on, and the flow doesn't shut off. During the day, you might find yourself taking mental notes of things to add to the list. This encourages a lovely transformation into the mind state of ongoing gratitude. People who practice gratitude at the end of the day regularly find that they become able to see the upside of almost every event in their lives. Turn the unhappy mind toward discovering even one thing it can be grateful for. So for one whole day, okay, analyze all the moments that you can be grateful for and report it back to me, because I'm curious. And since this wasn't as long as I wanted, I'm going to get another deck out and we are just going to go straight into any last messages from Spirit, okay? And I'm going to clear this also so that we have some space. Okay, group 2, let's see if we have any last messages for you from Spirit before we end our autumn equinox reading of 2024. Tell me, cards, is there any messages for group 2 that they need to know about? Okay, group 2. Let's see, any other messages you may need to hear. Any last messages for group 2, guys? No, okay, I guess not. There are no last messages for you guys, just a reminder and an overview. God wants you to know there are so many wonderful and amazing blessings coming in your way. He wants to bring so much to you. But before you can receive it and get to this place, you must decipher what's no longer of use, what no longer has a purpose in your life, and what must be discarded. Not only people, relationships, situations, habits, mostly habits, fears, the way we talk to ourselves, You need to learn new healthy habits and establish a healthy relationship with yourself by allowing yourself to let go of all of these thoughts in your head that do not belong to you. Take the time this autumn to really see what's dying during the fall season. What is it around you that is no longer growing or able to sustain anything? Let's watch carefully before we decide, okay? Keep a close eye on things that are changing around us, behaviors, even the way we feel in certain situations. What makes us comfortable? What makes us uncomfortable? What do we want? What do we not want anymore? Okay, this is the time we analyze that. And by winter time, you'll know what it is that needs to stay in winter, that needs to stay dead and be removed from the garden so that you can create that healthy space for God. He has room to bring all the blessings in. Group 2. I really wish I could have given you an extra message, but I couldn't. And I did what I could. So if you made it this far, please leave a comment below. Let me know something that you are grateful for today, okay? So, yes, let me know what you're grateful for. Leave a rainbow or a little cute heart for me. Stick around, I forgot part of your reading. Okay, down in the comments, give me one of those gratitudes. Give me one of those things you're grateful for today, and maybe leave me a little purple heart so I know it's you guys, group 2. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed and you feel like we connect, and I feel like this is not getting me in frame again. It's not. Well, group 2, that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed our reading here for Mabon 2024. Don't forget what your guides have told you, okay? Leave me a little grateful comment down there so I know you made it to the end. Tell me something you're grateful for today. Put a little purple comment so I know you're here with the group 2s. And don't forget to subscribe. Send people my way on Dear Heaven. If you feel like you still have questions, please leave them on Dear Heaven. Free tarot is not an often thing, and I have it always, and I promise that I am not fraudulent. I'm not here to try to get money out of these fake free readings. These are real, genuine. You do not have to tell me your name. So yeah, share, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, group 2. Oh my gosh, group 2. You're gonna see group 3's stuff out because I just realized what I forgot. I forgot to get you a spell for a day, okay? I'm gonna open it up to a random page for a spell for you for Mabon. Feel free to do it anytime during this autumn season. Let's turn it this way. Help us find a spell for group 2. And we're gonna go with the left page. A defiance spell for when you are being pressured. You will need a saucepan and a wooden spoon or a drum. A toy drum is fine. Timing is best on Tuesday. Turn the saucepan over and bang the base with the spoon once. Or bang the drum loudly. Say, "No, I defy you. I deny you." Stomp your feet and repeat the spell. Words. "No, I defy you. I deny you." Bang again, more loudly, and say, "How dare you pressure me? I am free." Stamp and repeat both sets of spell words. Bang again even louder, and say, "I will not bend to your will. I am powerful still." Stamp even harder and repeat all 3 chants, one after the other. "No, I defy you. I deny you. How dare you pressure me? I am free. I will not bend to your will. I am powerful still." And then
hit the saucepan or drum once more, louder, still saying, "Yes, I deny your power. This is my hour." Stamp once more, very firmly, and say all 4 sets of spell words. Now start to walk in clockwise circles, bang the drum 4 times, stamp 4 times, and say, "Deny, defy, say no, you must go." March around while repeating the 4 words followed by 4 stamps until you feel powerful. Feel full of power. With the final bang and stamp, shout, "No! It shall not be so! Go!" That's a pretty good one. I like that. I'm going to use that one. Okay, group 2, I'm finally done. I hope you guys got to hear that and have the best one. How many of you are always picking group 3? I want to know. Let me know. I gotta know. How many of you always pick a 3? I noticed there's always repeats in 3s. Okay, let's get started. Oh, here's group 2's tiger eye. Let me move that. Here's your tiger eye group 3. Our cards. I'm going to start here with our oracle animal card. We have the possum and the pony. Or is it peonies? I don't know. I don't know how you pronounce either of those. We're going to just say the opossum and the peony. Bashfulness. And this card we are saving for the very last, which I will read to you very last. So let's see what group 3 has. 4. Oh, actually, I want to read, of course. Let's start with the definition from our woodland wardens. To play possum is to remain quiet and still when faced with danger. The expression comes from the possum's unique reaction to fear. It keels over and pretends to be dead. This is an instinctual response and an effective one. Spotting what appears to be a dead possum, predators will often lose interest. Similarly, the beautiful pony flower is associated with bashfulness. According to Greek mythology, nymphs who wished to hide from mortal eyes would disguise themselves as ponies. You may wish to hide away from the world. While periods of solitude are necessary and healthful, be sure your retreat isn't driven by fear. Let's see what tarot cards we got from our very, very first and main deck. Queen of Swords being the main card there. Moon, 8 of Cups. Oh, 9 of Cups. Strength. No, we'll keep that one like that. Page of Okay, so we have the 2 of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles upside down. 7 of Wands and the 6 of Wands and the High Priestess. And I'm going to first start by making some room here, and 1 second. Okay, group 2. So with the possum and the ponies, and we're talking about protection, we also have the Queen of Swords, who is all about protecting herself, learning boundaries, and understanding our needs and how to get them. Moon. Okay, so a time of unknowing and uncertainty. Okay, so we have the 9 of Cups with strength. Okay, so maybe it's about the things that you have earned so far and fear of losing them, because we have these 2 upside down as well, and those are about finances and actually being adequate with them and understanding them. Yeah, so I mean, group 3, it seems like you guys have a lot going on, honestly, with this upside down and in reverse. You may have been in the process of maybe moving, changing schools or careers, maybe even a court hearing or something. And here, it's just about kind of financial instability and being unsure of what to do and kind of not understanding what's next. I also see with this 7 of Wands, you're almost feeling alone in all of these things. You feel like you're up against so much in so many different directions and you're all alone. Now this did come out upside down, and I had taken it as right side up because I thought it had just fallen wrong, but I honestly think it could be it may have been meant to be upside down. Okay, so this may mean you may not get the news you wanted for whatever that letter or whatever this paperwork you're doing, the house you're applying for, the job you're applying for, the school you're applying for. Something might take longer, might go wrong. But with the High Priestess, it's almost like you may have known this. You may have already known this was going to happen. Let's take out our other cards here. We have the 2 of Cups, 5 of Swords, the Hanged Man, 4 of Swords, 3 of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Moon, and the Ace of Pentacles. I see a lot of worry about money, a lot of worry about what is to come. Okay, so this may be about a relationship, maybe co-parenting, or some type of structure in the family. It's definitely not easy. We have our Five of Swords and our Four of Swords. We have our Five of Swords and Four of Swords. So destruction, anger, loss, dishonor. Yeah, I think you're going to get some bad news for whatever this is. Exactly as you were hoping it would play out, I don't think it's going to. There's not much you can do because there are other people involved. And I see that the fear is really adding a lot of pressure to you. We have the Moon again up here. Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords is to retreat, okay, and Hermit's repose. So almost returning back to the thinking board, okay? We need to return back to the thinking board. We need a better plan. We need a better idea. Because right now, whatever's written on paper is not going to work. We need to go to others to look for ideas, okay? Go to Reddit, go to your family, talk to friends and coworkers, get ideas. People you trust, obviously. You definitely are going to get good ideas when you talk to people. That's what this card is about. Yeah, so right now it's just like a representation of being in the dark, fear. I do have a positive outcome down here, but the way we get to it with the Moon, we are being blocked by Spirit right now to see anything further. Let me see what else we've got though here. Let me reorganize again a little bit. Okay, let's see what we've got. Seven of Wands again. The Hanged Man again. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Are you a gecko? Are you standing on the wall?
Uh-huh.
Nice. So we have Five of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Pentacles. Daughter of Swords. And Nine of Wands. Okay, yeah, so it almost feels like you have been going through this for a long time. And that's why this is in reverse, because this generally represents hardships and hard times. The fact that it's in reverse shows me it's been like this for a while and you're almost worried it's not going to change. But don't worry, have faith. The Moon always wants us to keep the faith. There are things coming in. Ace of Pentacles represents a job opportunity, career opportunity, some type of opportunity. Yeah, for me, I feel like the Ace of Pentacles here is representing an opportunity that is going to be given to you, but it is one that we have to get through all of this before it is even brought to you. Okay, so yeah, with the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, I'm almost seeing this message of focus on what you're most skilled at. Right now, you are being asked to get lost in your work, in your craftsmanship, hone your skill. There is something that you are really good at, and when you do it, you get lost in it. Like time doesn't even exist when you're so lost in it. Okay, yeah, so what I see here is with the Daughter of Swords and our Nine of Wands in reverse, it is almost like you are unlearning how to exist for others. And maybe that might not be true, but that's what I'm getting from this. It's an unlearning of burdening yourself with others' issues. You've constantly worried about how things were going to fall on other people and go out of your way to make sure that everyone else's life is easier. But why don't you do that ever for yourself? Does that seem accurate? Do you feel like you don't do enough for yourself? You're constantly adding to your list to make everybody else's life easier? It's time to analyze our behaviors and figure it out. Figure out how we want to exist. We have to stop pouring into other people's cups and start pouring into our own, okay? Our Moon card, it is blocking us from something that we definitely need to go through. Azrael, no. It's something we need to go through in order to get to the next level in your life. The next glow up, all right? Yes. So this past relationship or person or partnership or whatever it is that's coming to an end, work, school, whatever's coming to a close, you're going to be learning how to better please yourself and less about others. We also have the Empress, the Queen of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Death card. And to me, that says it quite clearly. Once this is denied, you are going to feel very sad, very let down, very much, where did I go wrong? But you need to go communicate with other people, get ideas, build off of others who have been where you have. Go to Reddit, go online if you don't want to talk to people in your real life. But I would say go to people in your real life. It's always better to have a real support system. And you are going to come up with so many ideas that lead you to the right idea. And once you find it, the Empress, that's that idea, the birth of that idea. It's going to bring you this empowerment where you no longer feel like you are up there being stabbed at, right? Things are coming your way, but you are able to handle it swiftly with no issues, okay? And once you get to that place, you're going to be craving the death of the old you. You are going to be having yourself a farewell New Orleans style for the old you. Blessed was she who did it all for everybody, and now it is time to grow into the amazing person you are who deserves that same energy put back into them. Okay? It'll be the death to the one who used to give everything to everyone. You can still give to people, okay? That doesn't mean you can never give again, but always put yourself first. You'll be amazed at how much more you can accomplish when you put yourself first. Let's do this. Let's get a few more tarot cards. Let's see if we can see anything else about this past relationship or grievance that, and I don't think we're going to get insight on what to do, but maybe on how to heal. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords. We have the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Five of Wands. It looks like there will not be an easy way through this right now. But I can give you this advice. The worries in your head, they have become monsters. Bigger than the planet could even make them. Yes, everything that you worry about, you make grander by giving it the attention. Truly, a lot of these issues are smaller than you think, and you will be able to find your way around them and manage them. It's just about looking at them and really facing them head on instead of avoiding them or worrying about them becoming something that they're not. You do have the pain of the past still, a past relationship. You feel somebody's done you wrong. They've taken from you. They've slighted you. They've hurt you. And now you're still dealing with it all. And I'm positive that that has to do with this over here. Maybe it is a custody battle. Maybe it's property battle. It could be a divorce. You're going through a lot of separating your belongings. But yeah, it's not going to be that easy. But I can promise you it will be worth it. Show me, Spirit, what do they have to look forward to after these times? Let's pull out the Happy Tarots. I'm going to cleanse these because they're Group 1's cards. So let me cleanse them. That's so funny. Yeah, it's still just going through the struggle of when you've been hurt this way. It takes a lot to heal. 5 and 7 can be a lot alike, okay? You're going to keep your boundaries sacred, protected, but always through love, never through fear, okay? Don't worry about anything but what is directly in front of you right now, okay? Your options are going to grow. You're going to have so much more to choose from in the future. Last one. I feel like we've got one more thing to say. What do we got to say? One last thing. I know it's in here. Am I wrong? Oh, here we go. Let's read this one straight from the booklet so you can be left with our artist's words. Being challenged gives you an opportunity to test your strategic skills. You have the high ground, so stay calm and deal with your challenges one by one. You can find happiness by standing your ground. All I'm hearing here, you guys, is boundaries. Respect your boundaries with love, yourself with love and kindness. Don't allow people to use you anymore. Don't allow this person who's manipulated you to manipulate you any further. You see them clearly, and now we have to just deal with that, okay? Let me clear these cards up, and we will get to the last part of our reading. Group 3, I have one last deck for you and your final prompt card. Let's get these shuffled. Help me pick a card for Group 3 that will help them the most at this time. Something that they can look back to for strength. Group 3. Anything else? Gaia, mother of all living things. On Earth, Gaia appears before you as a sign to return to nature. You need to get grounded by reconnecting with the Earth. Try planting your feet on the natural ground, going on a hike, or taking a forest bath. Go back to Mother Earth for the answers you're seeking. I really don't know how to say her name, you guys. Creedy Lad? She's Welsh, okay? It's time to take care of yourself. Goddess of flowers and spring, Creedy Lad is guiding you to fill your own well and tend to your own garden, because the time to bloom is coming very soon. Yes, it is. So, I know you're feeling wounded. I know you're feeling tired. I know that it can be hectic when you're going through something like this. Let's start with our prompt here, or let's finish with our prompt, I should say. Oh yeah. Notice dislikes. Become aware of aversion, the arising of negative feelings towards something or someone. These can be mild feelings such as irritation, or strong feelings such as anger or hatred. Try to see what happened just before the aversion arose. What sense impressions occurred, sight, sounds, touch, taste, smell, or thoughts. Pay attention to when aversion first arises during the day. Aversion is one of the 3 afflictive mind states described in the Buddhist tradition: greed, or clinging, aversion, or pushing away, or delusion, ignoring. They are called afflictive because they afflict us the way a virus afflicts us, causing distress and pain not only to ourselves but to those around us. Aversion is a hidden source of anger and aggression. It arises from the notion that if we could just manage to get rid of something or someone, that we would be happy. Mindfulness helps us to become at ease no matter what conditions exist and how they change. It asks us to become aware of aversion and counteract it with appreciation and loving kindness. One of the Buddha's famous sayings is, anger does not cease through anger, but through love alone. Become aware of aversion within us, and use the antidote. Practice loving kindness. So yes, you are being asked to not only be more patient with yourself, more loving with yourself, but to reconnect with nature and reconnect with your support system in your life. I'm going to see how much time this took, because I feel like it didn't take enough time, and my goal was to do a long video, so give me 1 minute. Yeah, so that's 35 minutes. There's no way that's enough for me. So what I want to do now is I'm going to ask Spirit to do what they feel is best, and that is either we can analyze the past, we can dive into the future, or we can figure out something to focus on right now to help us grow and get through these times. And I'm going to go right back to our original deck, and a green deck. We should be good with 2. And I will start with these. Group 3, what else do we need to know? Group 3, do you have anything else for them to help them on their journey right now? Group 3. Okay, well, that's not much more, honestly, but let's see if these cards help us out at all. Let's see if these ones help us at all. Okay, Group 3, what else do they need to hear? Okay, I've got it. I've got your message. Sadly, there's not much more, Group 3, but it's okay, because this is the important part. We have justice and we have judgment, which we already knew. We have the 8 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles on this side. Okay? I want to say to you, what Spirit wants most from you right now. Okay. What Spirit wants most from you right now is for you to rest. Really take the time to rest. Because once this is over, once all of the hearings are done or the paperwork's done, whatever this is, it's going to come in fast and it's going to come in quick. Life is going to change. You're going to be offered so many amazing, awesome things, and they're going to lead to abundance, prosperity, and happiness. And though I cannot give you more, you are always, always welcome to ask for more on Dear Heaven. And, well, Group 3, that is all I have for you guys today. That I couldn't get more, but I have to be respectful of Spirit's request, okay? Everything you're going through is very imperative to your path, and You have to get it all those little clues on your own. It's very important to your journey. Just be patient with yourself and practice being more mindful and less in your head. Don't give so much power to your thoughts. Don't allow them to turn you into something you're not. If you enjoyed this reading, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for sticking around this long. If you made it here and you saw this random globe, go ahead and just leave me like a globe in the comments. Or you could send me a Dear Heaven. You can go on Facebook and say, hey, why was my reading so short? And then ask the one there. Okay, bye guys. Have a blessed one. Don't forget to like this video. Bye guys. I'll see you next time, okay? Group 3. Group 3. I did it again. Group 3. I totally forgot something. And I am back, okay? I got to pick... I changed tripod, so this is a different angle. I got to pick a spell a day for each group. I got to pick a spell a day for group 1 and group 2. We're going to do the same for you. Let's see, what is the spell that group 3 needs right now? Let's go with the right. Spell. A spell to meet a deadline or an urgent goal. A spell to meet a deadline or an urgent goal. You will need an unpeeled orange, a pot of dry cloves. Whenever you feel stressed or over a deadline, you can do this. Set the orange in a small dish in your workspace. Stick the first clove. Set the orange in a small dish in your workspace. Set the first clove halfway into the peel and say, this deadline I shall make. All fear away I shake. I work with calm, determinedly, knowing competition I shall see. Oh my gosh. I work with calm, determinedly, knowing completion I shall see. Remove the clove from the orange and plunge it into the same hole hard. Say soon and perfectly and successful I shall be. Add a new clove as before. Whenever you become stressed, sticking it first halfway in, say as before. This deadline I shall make. All fear away I shake. I work with calm, determinedly, knowing completion I shall see. Again, remove the clove from the orange peel and remove the clove from the orange and plunge it into the hole once more. Say soon and perfectly and successful I shall be. Whenever you totally panic, touch each clove and half pull it out, then plunge it in and repeat. Soon and perfectly and successful I shall be. When the deadline is met, bury the orange, asking that future projects will grow as successfully. Group 3, I am so grateful to have you here with me. Always last, always